6-point halftime lead in spite of only going to the free throw line 4 times as opposed to the Lakers 19 times. How can you guys create more opportunities to get to the free throw line?
Well, the discrepancy has been there all year. Unfortunately for us, we've had to fight against that all year. So what we have to do is we have to make sure that we do a good job of offensive rebounding, get ourselves second chances. We did that. We held them to 2 offensive rebounds. We got to keep fighting. We don't have a lot of slashers on our team. Michael Redd came in and provided some slashing for us. So we got to do a better job of attacking the hoop. It's tough against their length, but it's something that we have to concentrate on.
Appreciate the time, Coach.
Thanks.
All right, that's Joe Wolf, guys. Back over to you.
All right, thank you, Telly. Well, they're trying to get the nets straightened up. Now they finally got it. One of the officials was working on it, and they finally got it taken care of. That took about as long as our halftime math. Our Ho-Chunk Gaming leading scorers, Pau Gasol, 13 to lead the Lakers. Michael Redd has 11. He scored 9 of the 11 in the second quarter. Okay, let's put this world thing to rest. Telly Hughes said, Jim, they call it the World Series. And I said, you know what? They also have the World Cup. Yeah. So I guess the world's arrogant.
Hey, you know what? They can have the World Cup. We'll take the other 2 worlds, the World Series and NBA World Champions. And in this one, Jim, something that I would like to see, I'd like to see Jennings and Bogut get more shots. Andrew had 8, Jennings only 5. I'd like to see the 2 of them get their thing working against this team and get the ball up.
I predict they both will get more shots. Underway in the third quarter. Into Bogut in the post.
Well, 1 each is more, but you meant more total than they took, right?
1 each.
See him get away from the...
That's why we want it to happen right there. Bogut to open the third quarter. Andrew has 7 points with 6 rebounds. Kobe Bryant, 12 points in the first half. He starts the third quarter.
I wonder if anybody has ever, and I mean, we don't see their game, so I don't know, block that shot when he gets that rhythm going and he's coming back and he's going up for that jumper. I don't know if anyone's ever gotten that thing. He gets up, he jumps away, and he's pure.
Bogut almost trying to entice the double team, and he was able to get the hook shot around Andrew Bynum, but it didn't go.
Offensive.
No, it's offensive.
What do you know? Boy, he won't be happy. Don't anybody call foul on him now. He won't be happy. Yep, you're hearing it right now. I was just about to say now, don't put him on the line early in this period.
Even I didn't think it would be on Kobe.
No, don't go there. If you even think it, you're in trouble. Kobe is so good. And now what I'm about to say, I mean this from a positive sense. I respect the way he can do it. He's one of those guys, and there have been many over the years. Bird's one, the great Elgin Baylor was one, there's many. They can manhandle you when they have the ball. They're worse at the offensive end than the defensive end, and they pull it off in terms of creating contact and fouling you.
Bad pass behind Bogut. Bryant. Scott Skiles thought he walked.
That's the turnover right there. That pass was too hot for as close as they were.
The Bucks have 7 turnovers. The Lakers have 9. And Bogut off the glass miss by Ilyasova. Andrew has 9-4 in the quarter.
But Jim, Ersan's penetration pulls Bynum off of Andrew. Therefore, Andrew is in good position for the tap back.
Isn't it funny how the great players have the ball offensively? You hear the whistle and you automatically assume it's against the defense?
Because it usually is. Because they're so great, it's tough to play them. That's a foul for sure.
That is, yep.
And see, you don't want that because he's in the movement, he's in the act of shooting. Okay, Jim, my scouting report is we've got to check the fouls. We must. We can't always have to overcome such a deficit. Got to think about that. You know the coaches preach it. And then continue to rebound. Even though we were down 4 on the boards to them, they're an outstanding rebounding team, and the Bucks have to fight in that department.
Luke Richard Ba'amute has 3 fouls. Kobe Bryant is perfect from the line, 6 out of 6, 17 points. He is the leading scorer in the game. 4th leading scorer in the league, coming in at 28 points per game.
And all the great scorers get a lot of points from the line.
Kobe averages over 21 shots a game. He has 11 so far, hitting 5 field goals.
Now remember, that's an average, so some nights he's getting a lot more.
Count it, and a foul. Off the shot. Jennings hits the shot. Loose ball foul off the shot. Bogut will be on the line.
Who's it on?
Fisher, his third.
Okay. I was trying to figure out all the signals on that one. But I'll tell you what, ball swing gets Brandon the shot. Corner.
John, there's a reason I'm here.
Oh, the Fisher one? Oh, okay. Thanks, Mike, for letting me know who did that. Yeah, I'm sorry. Thanks, Jim.
Okay, John.
I've been trying to figure that reason out for a lot of years.
Well, since it was obvious, I thought I'd let you know. Bogut with a rebound. 9:15 remaining in the third quarter. Delfino, Mbah a Moute. That's well done.
Got it.
And one.
Almost too close to one another to make the plays, but they had to. With Lakers trying to transition defense, again, Scott Skiles wants his team to push the ball. Here's the result of it. Look, push ahead, 2 men back defense, share the ball, and what a shot.
Basket interference by Delfino as the free throw was coming off the rim. So Ilyasova gets 2, can't complete the three-point play. The foul was on Pau Gasol. He has 2. 56-51, Milwaukee.
Artest has done a good job of not letting Delfino be an offensive factor. That's a charge. And
Offensive
Delfino
foul.
takes it. All right.
Well, the Bucks have been very pleased with Delfino's defense of late.
That's right. And look at him read this. Step up, stops what might be a basket. Good job. They're not leaving him open on the perimeter. One of their jobs is to say, Artest, do not let Carlos get those open jumpers and hurt us.
Another bad pass and a turnover. Mbah a Moute wanted Jennings. John, the Bucks are pleased with Delfino to the point of saying, Scott Skiles said, you know what, I'll put him on Kobe if I have to. If Luke Richard needs a breather or whatever. That's a block. Ilyasova.
Apparently not there in time or in the no charge area. But Gasol, Jim, you can lob to Gasol depending on who's on him. But even if Andrew is fronting Gasol's an easy target on the lob.
Gasol has the only double-double in the game, John, with 14 points and 12 rebounds.
Well, what a player he is. What a great pickup that was. That has made them the finishing touch for the world champion they are. See the weak side come over, not there in time.
He's had 20 or more rebounds. Well, actually 20 in 2 of the last 3. He landed on 20 twice in the last 3 games.
And, you know, his brother is having one heck of a year also in Memphis. Worked hard in the offseason.
Brandon Jennings, deep 2.
That's what I like, the high screen. Jim Fisher's dropping. He may not from now on.
Jennings on the foul as Fisher moves into him, and Jennings saying he threw an arm at me. That's what the strong ones do, Brandon. Offensive player can't touch the defensive player, but it doesn't go the other way.
No.
Kobe. Shake up hit. 20 points. So Bryant has scored 20 or more in the last 13 games he has faced Milwaukee. Jennings short on the 3. The rebound over the reach of Andrew Bogut. 58-55 Milwaukee. Bynum, deep catch, 2 points.
Right there.
Brandon Jennings. It dances away for Kobe Bryant. What in the world is this?
We have some desserts, Jim. And I said, what's good for me? But Jim's my partner, so they brought 15.
Pau Gasol inside.
Inside they go.
And the Lakers lead 59-58. We're going to take this plate of cookies out to the TV truck.
No, we're not.
Wrong. 7:06 remaining in the third quarter. The Lakers on Gasol's basket, up 1. How about the Bucks at home this season? 9-3. That was priority number 1 for Scott Skiles. Defend the home court. Try to win half your road games, and you're going to have a heck of a record, and you will be in the playoffs. Scott Skiles has this to say about the home record now.
You know, we can't be a low 20s home win team. You know, we've got to be upper 20s, shoot for low 30s. That's how many home games we have to win. In order to start becoming a legitimate team, and we feel like we've got, some advantages here. Most teams come in, check into the hotel late at night. It's very cold. They get up in the morning. They kind of trudge off to shoot around, and we want it to be a building that people don't want to play in.
Well, case in point, you should have seen what the Lakers were wearing around their heads when they came in today. Artest hits a 3 to answer the 3 by Ilyasova that you saw a moment ago. 62-61, Los Angeles.
Yeah, they can't take this cold like us tough people here in Wisconsin. Turnover at the basket, their length again.
Derek Fisher.
Strong through the hoop.
I remember years ago when John's eating a cookie. That's why he sounds funny. I remember years ago when Kareem played for the Lakers. They stayed at the hotel right across from the arena. What is it, 60 feet, 80 feet, something like that? And they took a bus.
And we were at the arena, and they took a bus in those days. That's right.
John, would you like some milk?
The water's fine. You know what? Tony came down here and took the entire tray. It's going to the truck.
And you didn't get a
Tony, I got one. I mean,
where's my cookie?
Tony just took them.
Jim without a cookie is like Milwaukee without the Bucks.
or a rhino that has one of us in its sights.
Don't make Jim mad.
Especially with cookies. You took every cookie. We had like 15. You took them all. All right. Oh, now how about that? Look what I found. On the way to the basket, look what I found. Sometimes better to be lucky in the right position.
The Lakers up 5. That's their biggest lead. Ilyasova, three-pointer. Nope. Gasol has it. His 14th rebound to go with 17 points.
Now, let's not forget to go at the basket some. And the Lakers start to build on a lead. If they score here, Jim, here they go, just gradually going at it. Gasol wide open.
So now Tony's a cookie monster.
Well, amongst other things, yeah, that's one. Tony, Craig, they're all up there eating my cookies.
And you didn't get one from me, John. 4:39 remaining in the third quarter.
Leon, you couldn't protect the cookies. Oh, look at them. Enjoy, guys. Oh, look.
Ilyasova.
Okay, now, look.
Getting a little
if you're not going to make
right?
them, stop taking them.
While the Bucks have been taking and missing those threes, the Lakers have built a 5-point lead, and now Kobe can increase it from the line. Charlie Bell on the foul.
What's interesting to me is how an offensive player that's very aggressive like Kobe can literally move a defender wherever he wants. And then when he goes for the shot, now look, he's banging into Charlie and then spins, moves, and it's a foul. At what point are you allowed to establish position without him literally moving you all the way out of the building?
Kobe perfect, 7 of 7 from the line, now 8 of 8. The Bucks host the Sacramento Kings Saturday night right here at the Bradley Center at 7:30. Call 1-800-4NBA-TIX. Go to Bucks.com or stop by the Bradley Center box office. No TV on Saturday, so be here in person to watch the Bucks work hard and play hard. Tyreke Evans and Brandon Jennings, the two leaders currently for the Rookie of the Year.
Yeah, you want to see that. You want to see that. People need to come down.
We'll be matched up.
That's good stuff. All right, guys. what's that, 5 straight jump shots missed.
The Bucks are down to 38.5%. The Lakers at 48.9. Red has the rebound. Artest picks him up. Double team. The ball is off Fisher, so Jennings can go get it. Now the shot clock becomes a factor. It is at 12 as he crosses midcourt. Not a factor with that kind of speed.
That was lightning.
And thunder from down under.
Woo. I keep saying that lightning's out of the bottle. Whoa!
Under 3.5 to play in the third. The Bucks trail by 5. Lamar Odom, no. The tip is good.
Artest, right there, Jim. I believe that's who. I don't think Odom got back to it.
Yes, Ron Artest. He has 7. Another miss.
How about Gasol? He can go over and play a forward defensively. When they make changes, he can go play the center defensively.
Missed by Kobe Bryant. Oh, that's the flexibility and versatility we talked about.
It is.
When you consider the Lakers against any team in the league in the playoffs and maybe the finals, they have advantages. Three-pointer, Charlie Bell.
Got one. That was all the way to the pop-up zone by Jennings and then kick high and swing the ball.
Charlie Bell has 8. The Bucks are down 4 to the Los Angeles Lakers. Brandon Jennings, 10 points in his first game against Los Angeles. Bogut cleans up. Pretty play, however, and then Charlie Bell for the triple. There it is, the Miller Lite home court. That's where you can enjoy a Bucks game. Stop by your favorite bar, bars, or Bucks.com. Anything works. Get details. Outstanding Miller Lite available. Great surroundings. You can tell how comfortable it is. They have a great view of the game. And right now they're watching the Bucks and the Lakers. Los Angeles leading 70-66. Our Chili's text the broadcast question. Is Kobe Bryant a better offensive player or defensive player? Dylan in New Berlin. That is a very good question. 234-234 if you'd like to send in a Chili's text the broadcast question. What do you think?
Well, Dylan, I like that question also. Actually, I've never thought about it because I don't usually separate that type of talent from a player. I'd say he's better offensively. But he is outstanding defensively. And I remember Michael Redd coming back from his Olympic experience with Kobe, and he says he led the team. He challenged us all defensively.
Well, funny you mentioned Michael Redd as Kobe Bryant scores 2 more points. Michael Redd only averages 17.3 career against Los Angeles. It has always been one of his lowest scoring averages, if not the lowest, against any team in the league because Kobe Bryant defends.
And what's interesting, Jim, Kobe is not defending him tonight for the most part when Michael's in, but he has in the past.
Jennings works around Farmar, can't get the floater to go, and Farmar ends up with the rebound.
Cannot let them get a 10-point, get that double-digit lead. Got to kind of keep pulling them back in, contain them somewhat. That's a trip.
By Jennings.
See, that's shooting. Penalty in effect.
His 3rd foul.
See, again, this is where the Bucks have had to overcome this all year. It's so costly when you're putting teams on the line early, and then you get a trip foul or something that's not even that much of a factor, and they get to shoot.
Well, at the half, the Bucks had equalized a free throw disparity with 3-point shooting. We'll talk about how that's not the case anymore in just a moment. The Bucks holiday 3-point plan is perfect for the fan on your gift list. For as low as $54, you receive a Brandon Jennings jersey t-shirt and tickets to 3 games, Miami, Indiana, and Phoenix. Go to Bucks.com or call 414-227-0500. So now the Lakers with 2 free throws by Farmar, 23 of 27. The Bucks 4 out of 5. That's 19 points, and the Bucks are plus 15 on 3-point shooting, so that has gone in the favor of the Lakers.
It has, Jim, and there's a push-off on the rebound, which is a technical also because Kobe never fouls. That wasn't a foul. You can't call a foul on Kobe. He gets angry. And that was a push because Bogut went Let's see, that end of the building is north. He went north when he jumped rather than up.
Second foul on Odom, then the tee on Kobe.
Critical that the Bucks don't let them build this lead. They'll just keep coming at you. Now watch on the rebound underneath. Watch on the push. Right there with the elbow in Bogut's back. And the Bucks get a redo.
Clarification. The foul and the technical on Odom.
Oh. Whoa.
You thought Kobe got the tee, didn't you?
Yeah, I did. At first, I thought Odom got the foul and Kobe got the tee. At first.
Both on Odom. 1:13 remaining in the third quarter.
I take back everything I said, but I'll have another opportunity.
I'm just impressed that your geography, knowing the north end of the building, is comparable to your math skills.
Yeah, right there, man. North. North.
Dare Hay. Michael Redd.
Runaway jumper. Tough to get to that, baby.
13 for Redd. Here comes Luke Ridnour and Hakeem Warwick. Clock running, under a minute to play in the period. Kobe Bryant.
Come on, that's Odom from behind. Yes, sir.
You are correct. Bucks ball. Warwick will inbound. 74-69. The Bucks led by 2 at the half. They outscored the Lakers by 1 in the first quarter and 1 in the second quarter. Michael Redd was down near the basket. Scott Skiles wanted him to come up. Now he's working against Vujacic. Charlie Bell shows, goes, and Gasol knocked it out of bounds. But it was off Charlie, so the Lakers get the ball with 28.6 remaining.
I think, Jim, overall, and we've played Cleveland, we've played Boston, we played the Lakers. The Lakers are the most difficult team to challenge offensively when you go inside. They're the most difficult team to shoot over between their length and athleticism and the way they come to penetrators and go for the block.
Only Boston has a better record currently, 20-4 to the Lakers 19-4. Spin back to Farmar, and he walks. And then he turns and shoots the ball. That's a delay of game, is it not?
Should be.
Yeah.
I guess. Dead ball, side court.
Ridnour drives and draws the foul. It's Odom, his third.
That's what you got to try to do. At least move their big guys around, come at them hard. Hopefully, you'll get an ISO. If they come to you, get an isolation look for a guy like Bogut.
And it figures that it would be Ridnour that figured that out.
Yeah, well, he would. And you know how I've said he will surf the defense very often. That time he just dove right into it. Turns the corner, and no question.
That's one thing the Bucks have not done enough of tonight, obviously, is challenge their defense, drive right into them, try to get the fouls. The Bucks just 6 of 7 from the line.
It's true, Jim, and it's something the Bucks want to continue to try to do, but it's difficult to do.
Three-pointer, Kobe Bryant. And Gasol's rebound doesn't turn into 2 points. In terms of fouls in the game, the Bucks have committed 18. The Lakers 13 to complete the point. So 3 quarters have been turned in tonight. The Lakers down 2 at the half. Outscored the Bucks by 5 in the third and lead 74-71. Fourth quarter straight ahead on Fox. Another good ball game in the Fortress on 4th Street. 3-point game. It's time for the Miller Lite fourth quarter shootout. Al Daniels has selected Brandon Jennings to score the Bucks' first points in the fourth quarter. Al wins the Bucks media guide, $4 tickets, and will add a new television set if Brandon does score first. Send your postcard to 1001 North 4th Street in Milwaukee, 53203. -5 in the third quarter, -3 heading into the fourth. The The Lakers are plus 16 from the free throw line, minus 15 on three-point shooting. So the Bucks are staying in the game with their three-point work tonight.
They are, Jim, because the Lakers open up on the rebounding. They're plus 11 because the Bucks did not shoot well, missed a lot of shots, and the Bucks had four halftime offensive rebounds. Now they only have 5.
USMarineCorps.com. Leaders of the game, Kobe Bryant, 24 points, 12 scored in the third quarter, and Ersan Ilyasova leads Milwaukee with 15. Luke Richard Bahamute committing foul number 4. Side court inbound for the Lakers. Kobe Bryant on the trigger. He gets it back. Charlie Bell defending the 4th leading scorer in the NBA. And right up on him, forcing the miss. It's off Warwick out of bounds, giving the Lakers a full shot clock.
See, Jim, you got to get those rebounds. I mean, these are the little things that if you don't do them well and do them right, you're not going to beat the world champions, especially the free throw differential.
Andrew Bynum called for the foul on the inbound. That's his 4th.
Trying to free Kobe, sets a screen. It was too aggressive.
Andrew Bynum, just 22 years old. In his 5th season, he came to the league out of high school. His development has picked up a little bit last couple of years. Red is fouled by Shannon Brown on the shot.
Clear out, let him work, and the Bucks finally getting to the line some more. Let's go back to Bynum. You talked about his development. The main person that gets credit for that, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, who is on their staff, does not travel, but works with their bigs, and Bynum in particular. Bynum listens, pays attention, and is improving.
Well, the last time Bynum was here, he had 25.17 rebounds. He was 10 of 13 from the floor. He was the 10th pick the year that Andrew Bogut went number 1.
Last time I talked to Kareem last season, I asked him about working with Bynum, and he said he did like it. He says because he's bright and he pays attention and he's really worked at it, therefore Kareem has enjoyed working with him. I don't think he enjoys working with guys that don't use their brains. 3-second violation.
Bynum again, this time a 3-second violation. 12, now 13 Laker turnovers. The Bucks have 10. However, the Lakers have scored 14 points off the Bucks' 10 miscues. Yes. Milwaukee 11 points off the Lakers' 13. It's a 2-point game. Whistle on the shot. And this time, Ilyasova called for an offensive 3-second violation.
And there's no need for that. There's no need for him to be in there. He's trying to get in there to rebound. I understand that, but the ball was still wide on the perimeter, and that's a turnover. That means you don't even get a shot.
Bynum in the post. Double down by Ridnour. He's yo-yoing now between Farmar and Bynum. Farmar's 3 rebounded, at least touched, and then lost out of bounds by Ilyasova. So again, a 24 reset over the inability to control a rebound.
You get this team that's out shooting you to miss, and you don't get the rebound. Again, their length. Odom could reach over and deflect that over Ilyasova. But when you got guys as long as they have and are also athletic.
On the floor, no basket. It's a hold. Ridnour trying to stop Kobe Bryant. He sends him
to the side.
To the side.
Yeah, that's what Kobe's upset. He says, now I'm in to my move to the hoop. The official was all over that one. No, had it on the floor all the way.
And now Bynum is fouled, and his basket does not count. He's fouled by Warwick on a bump.
And Jim, he catches too deep. He's just right on the top side of the no charge line, and when he catches there, what are you going to do? And team fouls, $3, 1 Lakers.
Kobe Bryant. 26 for Kobe. Michael Redd, oh, nice penetration. Tough basket in there. He was deep, able to score it. Redd has 16 to lead the Bucks.
Good job by the Bucks to get that in and go right back at them after they score.
76-74 Los Angeles. Kobe Bryant That's an offensive foul.
Whoa, on the hook. He's going to be unhappy. That is their second team foul. Bucks 3.
There it is. Boom.
Yep. Watch the pursuit.
Hakeem Warwick foul.
See, I like that, Jim. We've got to go to the high screen. Let Ridenour work up there. And then you roll. He brings people. It's been successful all season for the Bucks when they execute it. See the high screen? By Warwick. Then they've got a show on Ridenour, and Warwick has a lane to the hoop.
Kobe picks up his third. Pau Gasol at the table. He'll come back in between the free throws. The Bucks now 9 of 11 from the free throw line. Andrew Bynum leaves.
Bucks don't get there often this year. When they do, they need to do even a better job of scoring them.
22nd in the league as a team from the line, 73.2%. Not good enough.
No, it's not good.
Coupled with the fact that they don't get there enough.
Exactly. If you don't get there, you'd like to be a higher percentage team.
Game tied at 76. Deep catch, Kobe.
Look at that.
How do you defend that?
He had backed Charlie Bell literally almost off the court. When he caught it, he was under the net. That's aggressive and strong, powerful post-up.
Ilyasova, three-pointer after a bump.
How do you make that shot? Wow, Ersan. Tremendous.
18 for Ilyasova. Crowd starting to get into it now with a little over 9 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter. The Bucks lead by 1. Gasol, no. Warwick rebounds. And Ridenour will bring it across midcourt.
Everybody needs to emulate Squad 6. Don't lean away. Don't lean away from it. Your shot.
Under 9 minutes, so the next whistle brings a timeout. Kobe Bryant walled off. It's a block. Ilyasova committing the foul. But the difference in the game, compliments of Ersan Ilyasova on the three-pointer. The Bucks 9 of 23 behind the arc. Basketball on Fox Sports Wisconsin is presented by Miller Lite. There's light beer and there's triple hops brewed Miller Lite. Taste greatness. And by Ho Chunk Gaming Wisconsin. Back at the Bradley Center, Squad 6 working hard. The 96 NBA draft. Allen Iverson taking number 1. There you see the top 10 picks. Pretty good player at 13 that year. Kobe Bryant. Taken by Charlotte. Later traded to the Lakers. And tonight, he has done a job with 28 points. 9 of 21 from the field. Perfect from the line. 9 of 9. 5 rebounds, 2 assists. 1 of 2 on three-point shooting. He does have 5 turnovers after 8 last night in Chicago. But 28 points for Kobe Bryant. Right at his average, and he is on the line.
He averages 3 turnovers a game, just to go along with what you reported. Many more tonight and last night.
You know, John, he's taking more shots in the 10 to 15-foot range this year than ever before, and his percentage on those shots is better than ever before at 50%, which leads to the fact that Kobe Bryant has a career-high field goal percentage this season of 49.
Yeah, if you look at their top 3 guys, it's 49, 57, 57%, because the other 2 are Bynum and Gasol. Very good shots, good shooters.
Do you think he's shortening up the distance as he ages?
I don't know, Jim, but, you know, he's always been able to get there. He doesn't have to shoot threes. Step back jumper, Ersan.
For the lead at 81-80, Ersan Ilyasova has 20.
Jordan could get 15-footers, 10-footers. Kobe can do it. Oscar could do it. The great ones can do it.
Ilyasova has matched his season high of 20 points, his career high 22. Shannon Brown, no. Ilyasova battling for the rebound. He wins the battle against Gasol.
On the trampoline, he's good at it. Push it.
It stays on this end. So the Bucks avoid what would have been a costly turnover after good work by Ersan.
Ersan does a good job, Jim. When I say on the trampoline, for those people who don't know what I mean, the way he can go up and down, up and down, up and down with his hands above his head fighting for the rebound. A lot of players can't do that well. He can.
Red, tough basket.
You know what? He saw the weak side coming for help. He thought, if I go to the weak side, their length can block it, so he lays it in on the strong side, Jim, and the rim helps protect it. Bucks in a zone.
18 for Red. Milwaukee's lead is 3. 7:32 remaining in the fourth quarter. Travel, turnover, Bucks ball.
Great hawking of the ball by the Bucks. Went into their zone, scattered, really ran at their jumpers. Come at the guys on the side. Keep it out of the middle. That's hustle.
Red. Yes.
They didn't see that one coming. They started to squeeze him. Backman Odom comes up. Michael pops up before he even gets to Odom.
Back-to-back shots made by Red. He has 20.
Too deep. Too deep. Got to cut that cut before he gets all the way to the pop-up zone. Block that cut, that is.
Odom has 8. Michael Red has surpassed his previous season high of 17 tonight with 20. Ilyasova matching his season high with 20 points. He's 2 from his career high, matching that. In for Red. Kobe Bryant, weak side rebound. The Lakers are plus 12 on the boards. Oh, with the steal. Took it away from Kobe.
Bucks walled off with 3 defenders, and Michael took it.
Off the foot of Shannon Brown, out of bounds. 6 on the shot clock.
On the sides, you got to be careful like that because they're going to squeeze you, and then they got the side court.
They want a
line.
kick ball. The Bucks are pleading for a kick ball.
You know what, Jim? It was not an intentional kick, I don't think.
The reason they want it is they would have picked up 8 seconds. Shot clock from 6 to 14. Doesn't matter. Luke Ridnour.
Doesn't matter. That's better. That's better.
Ridnour has 7. The Bucks lead by 5. Their biggest lead has been 6.
Back to a man-to-man. Wall off.
Good job by Warwick to seal Farmar.
All right, this is where it's going.
2-man game, Kobe and Gasol. Pau Gasol rolls it in. The Bucks take a timeout. Leading by 3, 87-84. Gasol has 19 points. 5:46 remaining. Michael Red with back-to-back baskets. And Ridnour to lead by 5. Here at the Bradley Center, Milwaukee leading by 3 with 5:46 remaining. Time for our U.S. Cellular text to vote question this week. Who is the best team in the West? W for the Lakers, X for the Nuggets, Y for the Mavericks, Z for the Suns. Short code 234-234. Right now, the answer is Los Angeles by record, but we're asking, who do you think will be the best team in the West? Miller Lite, what's on tap? Friday, we will be at Cleveland. 6:30 for Bucks Live right here on Fox Sports Wisconsin. No television Saturday. Sacramento at the Bradley Center at 7:30. And then Monday, we will be back on the air from Indiana, 5:30 Central Time for Bucks Live pregame. Jim Paskey, John McLaughlin, Craig Gashan, Tony Smith, Kelly Hughes tonight. The Bucks and the Lakers. 3-pointer Ridnour. Rim out, Gasol has it. Ridnour gave the Bucks a 5-point lead at 87-82, and then Gasol was able to score to make it 87-84. That's where we stand right now with 5 minutes, 20 seconds remaining. Gasol with 19 points. Ridnour trying to double and help, then get back out to Fisher. Yo-yo going on. Foul, Bogut. His third.
What a wonderful post-up player Gasol is. And, you know, Jim, even though Fisher can make that jumper, Gasol really wants to make the play. He's wanted more shots. He's talked about that. I think I would go back and sit on him in the double team and have Fisher make that jumper, because Gasol is also a very aggressive post-up player. He bangs you and moves you out of there.
The Bucks host Sacramento on Saturday night, 7:30 in the Bradley Center. Tyreke Evans and Brandon Jennings, unquestionably the top 2 Rookie of the Year candidates at the moment, square off here in Milwaukee. Call 1-800-4NBA-TIX or log on at Bucks.com, and you can always stop by the Bradley Center box office. We don't have to work that night on television. We'll be here enjoying that matchup.
And they both happen to be guards, so look out. Got it. Ersan step back, gets the rim.
22, matching his career high, Ersan Ilyasova.
I'll take that.
Yep.
Just so it's not inside with Gasol or in Kobe's hands.
4:35 left. Oh, nice play.
Oh,
great pass.
Nicer.
Red from Bogut and Ridnour. In hockey, both guys get the assist.
Beautiful. Yeah.
91-86. .22 for Red, 22 for Ilyasova. Derek Fisher, the veteran. Only 7 points. But he keeps the Lakers within 3. Show, goal, score, Ridnour. Back to 5. He's given the Bucks 2 late 5-point leads at 87-82 and now at 93-88. Ridnour off the bench again. 9 points in 16 minutes. Can the Bucks keep the Lakers on their heels? 3:44 remaining in the fourth quarter. What a pretty play. Red on the finish. And then Ridnour says, I'll keep this one. Tonight's Verizon game summary, Michael Redd seems to have it going. 22 points, season high from Michael. Kobe Bryant always has it going. He scored 30 tonight. 2 straight games in this building. 2 straight 30-pointers. Ersan Ilyasova has tied his career high with 22 points tonight. Big-time 3 after a bump. And the Bucks have a lead of 5. Craig and Tony at the set.
Well, Jim, Ersan has 3 threes, including and big shots, matching Michael Redd for 22-point honor so far, Tony.
Yeah, he's been outstanding as of late. Some big shots early. I think the 3 has set up the rest of his game. He's seen a few pump fakes. Lakers going for that shot because they have to respect his 3-point shot. Then he's able to drive into the bucket and get some easier shots off. So we'll hope that he continues that trend. Him along with Michael Redd, maybe they can finish this game off.
Right after the game, post-game reaction from the floor and the locker room tonight. Also, on-court instructional coming off screens for the Bucks tonight. Jim.
All right, thank you, Craig. Tony. And an old teammate of yours, John Dick Garrett, will join us for the instructional at the Bradley Center tonight. Gasol and 1 Bogut fouls him.
Where are they going to go?
His 4th foul.
One of the best long post-up players in basketball. Money inside, big, potential 3-point play. Here he comes. No foul there. And then on the right arm, elbow is what they call. He's strong enough to finish with the basket.
Heck of a night for Pau Gasol. 7 of 8 from the line.
Our test is in too soon. That is
They're saying Ilyasova.
That is absolutely incorrect. 100% absolutely incorrect.
Let's see if we can pick it up.
You could see from... We're straight across from that. Our test comes in early. Gasol goes with it. I'm sorry. Ilyasova went with him.
So with the second chance, Gasol hits the free throw. Derek Fisher commits the foul here.
Fouls to give, side court.
4th on Fisher.
1 more to give.
Gasol has 24 points, 18 rebounds.
Ton. And some, 2 or 3 blocks. About 10 alters. Get out of there. Yep, better get out of there.
Fisher ripped it away from Bell.
That's exactly what they do well, Jim. They squeeze the ball on the side and attack the ball and come out with it. Excellent defenders.
Well, you knew something bad could easily happen there because they were too close together. The Bucks didn't have the spacing, and they were right up on them.
And you're on the sideline.
Right.
So that's like having
another defender.
Man. That's right.
Yeah.
That was. You got to stay spaced better.
Gasol draws the double. Red down, now back out for Artest. Gasol gets away from Bogut to claim the rebound. Under 3 minutes in the 4th quarter, Milwaukee leads 93-91. Kobe Bryant loses. Thought he was fouled. He's barking. Ilyasova hauled in the loose ball. Now Kobe knows he better play defense against this Bucks team. Ilyasova. And it's knocked out by Ersan.
Wow. A lot of action going on. Actually, Ersan was grabbed by Odom, and Odom felt like Ersan was over his back on this one. But on the miss, we're seeing the Lakers come up with a couple of offensive rebounds in the period that have been key for them, and not letting the Bucks get it back on this last miss.
Brandon Jennings not allowed into the game at this point, so he will have to wait. Little Dynamite has 11 points, 7 assists, 3 rebounds.
Want to double up because he's going to keep it.
Off the glass spin move. Kobe Bryant ties the game. 93-all. 32 for Bryant.
Great time to go to the glass. Contact, off balance. That's on Ridnour. Turnovers.
The Bucks 13th.
I'm going to tell you right now, though. Plays like this, that's what their aggressive defense creates, Jim. It makes the offense start to do things to protect the ball.
Fisher's been in Hollywood for a long time.
Well, yeah, that's true. But they're aggressive defenders, and boy, they make you a little punchy. They make you think. Ridnour to the bench.
I'm not saying there wasn't a foul, but he sold it.
Well, they're going to make that call right up in the guy's chest out there on the court.
Kobe. Michael Redd in there to get the rebound. Brandon Jennings on the court. 1:40 remaining. Game tied at 93.
Play from the front.
Red.
Nope.
Laker ball.
Lakers still have a foul to give, by the way.
Brandon Jennings just said something to Michael Redd. I'm not sure if it was, that's your shot or take it easy.
No, probably.
Let's work it a little bit.
Probably the first one.
Yeah, I think so. Fisher. Timeout, Milwaukee. Wants a 20. Scott wants a 20. Scott's not happy with something. I don't think he liked that shot. So I think maybe Jennings was saying, yeah.
You know what he was saying? Don't shoot it.
Right.
Like, come on, let's work it a little bit.
Yeah, that's what
he was saying.
That's what I thought.
And coach just supported it, I think. Yeah,
Scott did not like that shot. He let him hear about it when they came over for the 22nd timeout. 16,309 in the building tonight for the Bucks and the Lakers.
Well, every possession, I'm going to state the obvious, very critical now. Because when you're the team that is not the world champion, you don't want to play from behind. You might lose a little confidence. They're going to be confident even when they are behind. So you want to score this one,
Try to hold them and score the next one. Just think of 3 possessions right now. We'll worry about the rest later.
I'm still thinking about a rookie telling Michael Redd to think about what he's doing. That's okay.
He understands the game.
Yeah, that's all right. 1:10 left.
Watch.
Bogut.
Travel. No, foul first.
Bill Robinson saw the foul.
They had 1 to give.
He'll be shooting 2.
No, he had 1 to give.
Oh, you're right. Yep, absolutely.
No, side court. Now it's even. Any more fouls?
He just started, but the foul occurred before he got into the motion. Yep. Wouldn't have mattered, would it?
Nope. Well, if he was shooting, it would have, yeah. Ooh. That was down. That baby was down. Okay, got to hold him now. Got to hold him now, because if you do, you can have the game in your hands. But Kobe's going to keep this one. You can bet on that. No Gasol here unless it's off of penetration. Whoa! Get
Derek Fisher.
Kobe wanted it, but look what he does. He draws the defenders. That leaves Fisher open on the wing.
9 points for Derek Fisher. 31.5 seconds remaining. 95-93. The Bucks have a 20 remaining. No full timeouts. Kobe Bryant finds Fisher. The Lakers lead late.
Bradley Center, where the Bucks trail the Lakers by a bucket with 31.5 seconds to go. A lot of big shots were made during that Blazers win on Saturday, and one guy that's not bashful is Brandon Jennings.
Just winning the ball at the last seconds of the game. Seeing a guy like Kobe, growing up, seeing a guy like Kobe Bryant take all the big shots, and why not? Try to take the big shots. All the great players on the ball at the last minute.
The rookie has thrived in these type of situations. We'll see if he can do the same tonight, guys.
All right, thanks, Tilly. 7 unanswered points by the Lakers since the Bucks led 93-88 with 3:50 in the fourth quarter. Bogut working. Count the basket and a foul.
How about it, Jim? That was the play they wanted. Coming from left to right. Deep catch by Andrew. Their stud steps up and takes it on this one. Bell in for Jennings for defensive reasons. And I was going to say, there will be, no matter what happens here, there will be time on the clock for the Lakers to win it, but the Bucks have to score this baby.
Tied at 95. Everyone's standing in the Bradley Center. Kobe, Charlie Bell, up into him, 2 seconds. Bogut has it. The Bucks are going into overtime with the Lakers after playing 2 overtimes on Saturday. Charlie Bell with wonderful defensive work against Kobe Bryant. Everybody in the building knew who would keep the ball, who would shoot the ball, and Charlie Bell said, I don't think so. He was right there and forced a bad shot.
And once again, Charlie has to give up a lot of size, but you can't move his body out of there. Big defensive play.
We had nothing else to do. Let's stick around for 5 more minutes. This is fun. The Bucks and the Lakers tied at 95.
Wouldn't be a Bucks game lately without overtime. We're going to overtime for the second straight game. Bucks and Lakers tied at 95, but Kobe had the final seconds with Charlie Bell on him defensively. Tony, break it down.
Yeah, well, we knew Kobe was going to take the last shot. Obviously, with that much time on the clock, he's going to shoot it last. And what he's thinking here is, I got plenty of time. I'm just going to elevate and shoot. I know I can elevate over him. He's too small to guard me. And Charlie Bell played wonderful defense. Kobe just missed a shot. I saw when he went back to the bench, that's actually what he was mouthing to whoever he was talking to. He said, I knew I was going to get the shot off. I just shot over him. I just missed a shot.
Well, don't forget, we're here from Scott Skiles when this game is over. Get inside that Bucks locker room and Jim, how about a couple of big extra free throw opportunities that may have cost the Bucks in regulation?
I can think of 3. Andrew Bogut's miss a moment ago, but the 2 lane violations in this game, Ersan Ilyasova called twice for being in the lane when Gasol was shooting. He got reloads and hit both free throws.
And quite frankly, one of them should have been on our test, so that would have been won by Ersan. I'm telling you on that, but, you know, if you start going back to those, you can just keep going through the whole game. The one you want to look at is Andrew makes that free throw, it's over, because that was immediate. But now you got to move forward from there and say, Andrew made the play to tie it.
Well, the Lakers are plus 18 from the free throw line, and we're headed into overtime.
Yeah, and the amount of just not shots, just things where there was a foul, turnover, whatever, without a shot as well. But the free throw's huge.
Always important to score first. Bogut follows up. Hit the rim, so the shot clock resets. Great pass. And Bynum just grabs Bogut. He was going to the rim. Bynum has 5 fouls. He'll be shooting 2. Andrew Bogut, ironically, right back at the line for you, John.
Look at the pass, Jim. Excellent ball movement, swinging around. Look where Andrew catches. They want to make sure he's not making a move back to the basket. Now, he's not a good free throw shooter. This is the time to be one.
2 out of 4 tonight. Bogut has a double-double with 14 points and 11 rebounds.
Stand in, stay straight, don't lean, don't let it go off the outside of your palm. That's what Andrew has a tendency to do. See how he stood in there?
Yep.
Didn't lean. Stayed with it, followed through, got it.
97-95. Bynum, they clear out. Red trying to double down softly, has to get back for Artest, who hits a 3.
Are you kidding me? He hasn't come close tonight, but he can do that on some nights. He just did.
10 points for Ron Artest.
I mean, he's at the side of the backboard, throwing clunkers up from the free throw line twice and drains that baby.
Red can't get it back. Gasol has it. Red trying to get that 3 back by Artest. Joe Forty sees something.
That's
Michael Red.
Yeah. See what happens is Artest runs down into post up very aggressively. Michael tries to get around him. They hook up. The defender gets the foul. A lot of action right here. See it? See Michael hook and try to get around as he's sealed by Artest.
First foul on Michael Red. Gasol. Ilyasova. Why not?
Surf it, drain it. Surf the defense, step back with a shot.
Red now for the lead. Luke has 11 points. Oh, man. Artest thought he was raked. Bogut got the block, knock away. Ridnour wanted Ilyasova. Now they find him. The ball deflected out to Red, and Ersan hits it. They get a break on a carom. Huge break on a carom. 24 career high for Ersan Ilyasova.
They did, Jim. I thought for sure Artest was fouled on that one, but there's been others the other way. That's the way it evens up. It just happens.
Gasol with it.
I mean, what a shot.
Incredible touch.
I mean, he's banged, pushed from coming to the middle, and just as he's turning, he flips it.
He has 26. Red drives, kicks it out. 9 on the shot clock. Charlie Bell. Ilyasova battling. Kobe Bryant got a touch. Red back for Bogut. They have 24. They can reset. Timeout. Scott Skiles wants a timeout. Great hustle there.
Jim, Ilyasova and Red all over it.
It's a 20-second timeout with 2:09 remaining. Milwaukee leads by 101-100. Hey, guys, at the set, Tony and Craig, how about Ersan Ilyasova tonight?
Tell you what, Jim, 10 of 18 from the floor, the 24 points. They have been big shots, too, Tony.
Yeah, he has hit a bunch of big shots, and some kind of unbelievable shots. The one bump where he got Kobe hit him, but he's been battling on the boards, too. He doesn't have a lot of rebounds, but he's been battling. He's been there knocking balls loose, getting hands on balls, still playing some pretty decent defense despite being undersized on Bynum or Gasol, whoever he's guarded. So he's done a great job tonight, and a career-high 25 points. That's just icing on the cake.
This is a knockdown drag out here tonight. The big lead, the Lakers 8, the Bucks 6. That's a telling story as well. There are the numbers on Ersan as we continue on in overtime, Jim.
All right, thanks, guys. A career-high 24 for Ilyasova. Bucks ball, 2:09 remaining in overtime. Milwaukee leading 101-100. Ilyasova, the leading scorer for Milwaukee. Michael Redd, 22 off the bench. He's 10 of 22, so he has gotten his shots tonight, hitting a little under half of them. Bogut against Bynum in the post. There's the double. Now the swing. Redd can't shoot. Three-pointer. Michael Redd to lead by 4, 25 for Redd.
Bucks establish inside with Bogut. They take it away. Ball swing, Michael Redd, ice water.
Charlie Bell reaches and says, yes, I did foul Kobe Bryant. 4 on Bell.
That is a great example of where you can't touch anybody out here now, which is the rule. It's correct. And therefore, offensive guys can be aggressive, can attack, and have the advantage.
And how refreshing to have a player say, you're right, I did foul him.
I touched him.
Bynum out, Odom in.
Problem is, they'll shoot on any foul, and they have fouls to give. Familiar ring?
Most in the crowd standing. Kobe with another miss.
Oh, guys, don't allow this. Come on.
He'll get it. Ilyasova. Ridnour. Kobe Bryant back. Pull up. Yes, sir. Ridnour. 106-100. 1:25 to play. What's not to like about that? The Bucks have been out-rebounded 45-36, but not here when it counts. Ilyasova gets it. Not many rebounds, key rebounds. This guy has been unbelievable this season. Luke Ridnour.
He knows he's going to make it, Jim. He knows he's going to make it. The Bucks on the trampoline. Odom's length almost gets it back. He misses on the short lay on that, and the Bucks all battling. And you've heard me say over the years, any of you watching, even if you can't bring the ball down in a rebound, get your hand on it. Get your hand on it. It might come to a teammate. It did. Fast break.
Well, if you're remembering the 2 missed threes by Redd late in regulation, Craig and Tony, this guy has come to play tonight with 25 points.
Yeah, 11 of 23 from the floor, the 2 threes that Jim mentioned, and this big one right here down the stretch.
Yeah, again, earlier it looked like he was struggling to find the stroke after his first shot, but he got it going very quickly after that. Had a nice first half, and now he's finishing off the game. Had a nice second half, and it's overtime. It started to look good. That was a humongous shot by him in the corner with that 3. Not only for the team, but for his confidence as well. Going down the stretch with a minute and 44 left. You know, you got some free throws that are going to have to be made down here if you're going to hold this lead, and you're still going to have to make some shots.
He's got his season-high 25. Ersan a season-high 24, Jim.
Michael Redd, 11 in the first half tonight, 14 since then.
All right, Jim, don't put him on the line. Make him beat you from the field. And you know this man who can get good shots almost all the time decides, I'm going to come off the screen, go right back into the throat of the defense, and score it.
Kobe Bryant, 34 tonight after 42 last night in Chicago. Luke Ridnour knows to manage the shot clock, use up as much time as he can.
No turnovers, guys.
7, 6, 5, inside. Ilyasova draws the foul because he hustled for the rebound.
That's what he's been doing all year, right there. This is a great example. We're going to show you this. This is what this young man has been doing all season. That is going to get it. Good to great rebounders don't wait on it. They go to get it. They have a nose for it. Like the great Hank Aaron said, when it came off a bat, I could start moving. I knew. Willie Mays said that. Well, Ersan's coming to it, and he misses the free throw. Whoa.
Kobe Bryant committing the foul.
The easy part's the free throws.
Oh, man.
What he just did was the hard part.
Wow. Oh, boy.
Wow. That's too bad after such a great effort.
106-102. Bryant
ran right over it.
What do we have? The officials will confer. It's a block.
That's not a block.
Davis calls it. Phil Robinson wanted help, and Davis emphatically.
That is wrong again by him.
Count the basket. Block. Foul. Bogut.
Let's see it.
Fifth.
Let's see it. That is an absolute 100% wrong call. 100% wrong call. Right up his chest. Andrew had the position established. Straight on. Kobe on the line. Surprise.
37 for Bryant. Three-point play. 106-105 Milwaukee. 40 seconds left. Ridnour can't hit the three. Charlie Bell out for Bogut. Keeps it in play. Had to save that one before going into the backcourt. Scott Skiles takes the timeout with 27.3, so the differential is 7.3. This is a 20. My goodness, John.
Well, it's exciting. Good rebound again. Reload, offensive end, hustle.
Greg and Tony, how did you see that call against Bogut?
It was an obvious charge, just like you guys saw it, and everybody else who saw the replay saw it. It was a charge all the way, no question. Bogut had great position, and, you know, Kobe might have traveled as well on that play without the call, but, you know, it's a tough call when the refs are going at full speed and the game's on the line. And Kobe's going to get the benefit of the doubt more times than not in any of those situations. So that part is not a surprise at all. But, you know, the Bucks can stay strong here. They got 27 to go. They got 20 on the shot clock they can use. I expect them to burn all of that and shoot with the shot clock going off. As a matter of fact, maybe a little battle for the rebound and save maybe 4 or 5 seconds left for the Lakers.
It was at 125 of this overtime. The Bucks had a 106-100 lead. So they're clinging right now in the final 27-3 with the ball and a 1-point lead, Jim.
Tony, it's funny you mentioned the traveling. That was my first thought, that Kobe walked. But that's a big play here. It goes against the Bucks. Now they have to make something happen. Late stages, overtime, up 1. Shot clock under 10. Charlie Bell. Red. Michael Red. No. Tough shot. Artest able to control the rebound. And the Lakers take a timeout with 5.4 seconds remaining, trailing by 1.
If the Bucks just could have dislodged that one more time and let more time run off that clock, it would have been just a little bit better. Of course, the best thing would have been the basket. So now you got a D. You know where they're probably going to go, although Phil Jackson might surprise you. They've had big game scorers throughout the playoffs last year. Fisher, we saw him tonight make a big basket. You know it's going to be in Kobe's hands.
End of regulation with much more time. Kobe Bryant got the ball, kept the ball, shot the ball. Charlie Bell did a wonderful job defending him. And you would assume that they would go to Kobe again. But you're right, they might decoy. But, John, only 5.4 seconds remaining.
Well, Frank Hamblin just came out, assistant coach for Phil, and said where we want it. They're cross-court in the backcourt now. They're going to have to come. They're going to burn some time back there. If you could contain them and make them use some time, Jim, in the backcourt. But remember, you can't foul them. And if they blow by you, they have a man advantage. But you want to put a little heat on them. It's a three-quarter court. Got the hash mark.
The fans are standing in the upper deck. They've been standing downstairs for a long time. Kobe Bryant picked up by Bell. There's the move. 2, 1, missing. Bryant, unbelievable. For the victory. It's over. It's reviewable.
No, it was in time.
It was good. Unbelievable.
He's amazing. That's why he's the best player in the game.
39 points for Kobe Bryant.
Stunning loss, and the Bucks were valiant.
Big play. Kobe fouled. 3-point play to pull within 1. Then he wins it. 107-106. Bucks Live starts right now.
Okay, Jim, thanks very much. And Kobe Bryant will walk off the court much like he has done in the past and even most recently, hitting a game-winning shot. A very, very tough loss for the Milwaukee Bucks as they had a 106-100 lead with 1:25 on the clock and can't score the rest of the way. There's one final look. A no-doubter. Wow, he is special. Win or lose, if you're a Bucks fan, that's a special play.
Yeah, you know what's so funny about this? Not funny if you're a Bucks fan, but the guy took the exact same shot that he missed in regulation. You know why? Because that's the type of guy he is. He knew that I was going to make this shot the next time, and he took it again, and he made it.
All right, let's start our post-game reaction to go down to the court now with Telly Hughes.
Thanks, Craig. I'm standing by with Derek Fisher. Derek, we were just talking about it. You're a veteran. You've been on a lot of great teams, but games like this must never get old for you guys.
No, they don't. You know, I mean, there's a great crowd out here tonight, and, you know, the fans here in Milwaukee, they got their money's worth. Hopefully, they saw a great game. The Bucks played hard, and, you know, somebody has to lose, unfortunately, in basketball, and the Bucks lost tonight, so we'll take it.
And to start off your 5-game road trip with 2 consecutive wins, it must have to feel good for you guys to know that you can leave the Staples Center and be able to still be an effective team on the road.
Yeah, I mean, we were a really good road team last season. We felt like that was key to our success. You know, we know if we want to win a championship again, we have to win anywhere, anytime. And we're really just kind of starting to understand a little bit with these early road games what it takes to win. Teams in front of their home crowd, they're going to play hard, they're going to play good, and we have to play much better so that we don't have to ask Kobe to do this all the time.
Thanks for your time, Derek.
All right, thank you.
All right, that's Derek Fisher, guys. A big part of tonight's win for the Lakers, and like he said, unfortunately, there is a team that is going to lose a game like this, and unfortunately, it was the Bucks tonight.
Okay, Telly, appreciate that. And 107-106, the final score. Tell you what, the guy's a 50% shooter or near 50% shooter from the floor this season. So given those 2 opportunities he had to win the game, didn't hit it at the end of regulation. You bring up a good point, though. If you're a 50% shooter, you get another crack in the exact same spot against the exact same player on defense, and he hits the shot to win it.
Yeah, again, he knew that he could elevate over Charlie Bell whenever he wanted to. And for a right-handed shooter, that rock to your left side going left is much easier than going to your right with the same hand. So Kobe knew that shot that he took at the end of regulation was an easy shot for him. He could easily get over Charlie Bell. He was upset with himself that he missed that initial one. Went right back to it. It's just like going to your favorite shot. That's his favorite shot at his favorite spot, at an elbow, and he killed us with it. But he's been a quiet assassin all night. I don't think he was, you know, as active, or it didn't seem like he had 39 tonight. I mean, it really didn't. And for a while, they were going to Gasol there sometime, and, you know, it just seemed like he wasn't in it at the end of the game. But, you know, he's been there pretty consistently all night long.
39 points for Kobe Bryant. Just 1 3-pointer in the ball game, but he made 12 of 12 from the free throw line. And, of course, in a game like this, every single point counts. Michael Redd came up with some big points for the Bucks off the bench. A season-high 25 points. For more on Redd's comeback, Let's go down to our game announcers again, Jim Paschke and John McLaughlin.
All right, thank you, Craig. 25 points for Michael Redd, 7 rebounds and 4 assists. And Johnny was 11 for 24 from the field, 2 of 8 on threes, and 1 of 2 from the free throw line. How do you assess his biggest contribution game back from injury?
It was outstanding, Jim. He stepped up when he had to also. You know, he had to take some tough shots, and there was one that was questionable. The coach and the players said, hey, we could have waited on that one, but the next one he had to do it again. But the clock was going down. He's willing to step up. He did in this one. The Bucks did a wonderful job in this game. A lot of people besides Michael Redd to play the world champions right down to the nub actually had the game won. But you know, Jim, it was still a heck of an effort by the Bucks to play this team here that well. Free throws, again, the story in the game, and they are too often for the Bucks because the other team just gets way too many. I mean, it's so much to overcome, and then the Bucks getting there a much lesser amount of time and not making them very often in terms of high percentage.
Los Angeles plus 17 from the free throw line, and they win by 1. Now, last night Chicago got up. They've been playing poorly. They got up for the Lakers. The Bucks have been playing fairly well at home. But the Lakers face this every night. They got a heck of an effort tonight from Milwaukee. They really did.
Jim, you know, when you're world champions, that's what it is. I've experienced that in the past. You go around, everybody gets up for you. I said going into this, can the Bucks win this game? Yes, they can, but they have to be very good. They were very good in a lot of areas and could have won this one, but not quite. Kobe, he's going to get that shot off in that one-on-one on that elbow off of bigger guys. And how do you put a bigger guy on him and stay with him quickness-wise? The Bucks are always having to play up in terms of smaller guys playing bigger guys like Charlie Bell against one of the greatest offensive players in the game today.
Bottom line, it was a great game, and Craig, he's still sticking with that world champion stuff.
All right, the battle of the world or just the U.S.? Well, I'll tell you what, Phil Jackson said before the game his greatest concern about the Bucks is how well they played on their home floor. And as Jim and John just pointed out, they played awfully well right down to the final shot of an overtime loss to the Lakers. They were 9-3 coming into this game. The energy, I believe, people-wise, this was the largest crowd of the year in all the home games in all 13, and you could feel it too tonight, couldn't you?
Yeah, it was definitely a great crowd. A lot of Laker fans, unfortunately, in the crowd tonight, but it was a good atmosphere, and I think the Bucks played well as they have been at home on their own home floor. Played a great game. You talk about doing a lot of things right. They did a lot of things right tonight, and you know that's what happens when you play against a championship team with the best player in the game. Sometimes your best and a great effort is not good enough.
All right, let's take a look at your Tony's 2 cents. What you thought were 2 major keys to the game in our pregame show, and that was solving the triangle. Lakers field goal percentage at 47%, and then the first team to 100. Well, it took overtime to get there.
Yeah, you know, and again, I think they did a pretty good job against the triangle. Lakers are a tough matchup for a lot of people. Their size alone makes them tough for the Bucks, especially with only 1 7-footer on our roster and several on theirs. It makes it hard, but I think they did a decent job in the triangle. 47% is a little high, but, you know, again, getting to 100, like you said, it took overtime to get to 100, and I think it was a tough game. Early on, I didn't think they'd reach 100. The game was kind of slow, but, you know, the overtime session helped that, and the Bucks still, like I say, excellent game. This is one that you hate to lose because you play so well.
I know it.
You just hate to see him drop this one. But, again, Kobe Bryant, that's all you got to say. I mean, Kobe, he did it. I didn't think he was going to pull the game out. Like, I think he was going to miss again like he did at the end of regulation, but it went back to the same shot.
What you don't want to do is lose your juice that you had tonight, because your next game is at Cleveland against LeBron James again on Friday night. So we'll talk about that in just a bit. But first, we're going to get to our instructional. Coming off screens, we'll see how the Bucks maneuvered when Tony, Jim, and John join us next.